Let's get a reaction.
See, all the federal government is bringing, all their policy is, to me, is not forthcoming. It's not positive. It's negative. So where is the responsibility of the government in the first place? Protect life and property. Okay, where are you protecting now? Okay, don't you know you have to do something? Now you are looking for another means to extort another money from person, individual, to protect his or her money in the bank. Is that not another fraud system to extort money from Nigeria again upon the suffering that we are going through? Can't you imagine the government is false? The government is lying. The government is not saying, where is the money? Where is the money? See, they are defrauding people. Are you not to protect them? You are saying that you should supply their money. See, I was hearing this morning in the radio, some people were saying, are we supposed to keep money in the bank to get interest? But now, okay, forget about interest. Okay, let us leave the real money there. Okay, now they want to exploit for inside again. Say, where are we going to? Except we stand up and fight. This government is a mafia government.
Stand up and fight.
If we don't stand up, this year we get out of hand. Because this guy was saying it this way, this morning, say, Nigeria is full of accept. How long are we going to accept? Are we going to accept her? Are we going to involve her and accept her? Because we are Nigeria, we are afraid to die. That's why they make us anyhow. Any minute, any second, they bring different policy. Accept. How long?
From subsidy, electricity.
Accept. Now, from nowhere, you say, sit back, levy. Okay, accept. Later now, you say, putting money in the bank, levy. Accept. Nigeria don't tire for accept. We have to change our mindset. We have to let them know that we are Nigeria. We are not made to be suffering and smiling like this. We can't continue like this. All those different policies, they are injustice to the humanity of Nigeria.
So we are talking, but we are not coming out to protest.
You see, people will come out and want to see that guy make a line because time is coming. See, you can see that many when you see Nigeria, you will see sir, majority that those are working, they don't have anywhere to go, they don't even have money. They can make you say, brother, I take up blood, I never chose this money. See, when that thing don't the rapper, then lion will come change lion. You go change lion because gradually now you have seen things you never seen before. And they are still telling you that you must pay with your last blood to live as a Nigerian. Jagaba came, he came as a lion. He go London, he go New York, he go Netherlands, he now back to Nigeria. We now hear another policy entirely. Different motherfucking bullshit policy. They won't try to kill us, but we don't have to carry any more of their shit. We don't agree for any policy. Let them live to their oath that they take before they get to that office. Protect life and property. Okay, where is our life? Zero. Property zero. Money zero. Everything zero. Why Nigeria? Why Nigeria? The only Nigeria on this earth. Because Nigeria is millions, multitude. Everybody has a different name. Everybody don't want fight. I don't want fight. I don't want that. Papa did for us. Mama did for us. I want to enjoy. Where is the enjoyment? Suffering and smiling. That's why the government now capitalize on that to maltreat us to the end. That we are not going to agree.
We are not going to agree.
See, one day, see what I say one day just like tomorrow. No. One day is not before I say go say no yes. Because what is happening in Nigeria now, the hierarchy is now on the wall that anytime from now, everybody go changing in mind. We must change our mind.
You not change your mind when they remove subsidy.
See now you don't hear them.
When they remove electricity.
Okay. We don't change our mind when they bring them.
Change your mind.
Okay, they don't bring three. When they bring them, if they will go reach, they go say stop. Go say stop. It will stop. But now they believe say no go stop. It will stop.
So where's the president now?
He say he don't come back, I never come back. All those one are Jai people who come put for the presidency now. They chop money like with it. They don't same people say they bring different law. ESCC, no get live again. Say now you want to come out your money to investigate. Okay. So they no go pack money again. But one man say if they talk for radio and palo, he go buy fuel from there. Before you know, they don't pack money. He say if they see three last number for your HCM, they'll pack the money. So that's why now government now say you go to pay security cyber crime. So they know there's a cyber crime. Why they don't create their data? So you want to pay money to the attach them. All this
Now,
one
where
now.
you go withdraw your money for back now?
See, their language, their propaganda, we don't dey package am because time dey come, they will expose finish because they don't have anything. See, you can't start early moment to be exploiting Nigeria, drilling Nigeria blood unnecessarily. Unnecessarily because nobody to fight for us. Every day bring policy, bring policy. This policy, we don't tire for their policy. Policy is not what we voted for. We voted for a new environment according to their language, a new hope, a change situation. But now it's adding more fuel to fire.
Are you telling the government to reverse?
See the government that is not their language, that is not their talk. They don't have anything to say. Are they not supposed to cover themselves, their face in the shade? When you're not telling Nigeria to bring money to secure your money, the other time bring money to pay your money, to buy your money. Now another level, the name of security say bring money to secure your money. Where are we going? Fraudster talk. Bring money to secure your money.
Okay.
So who no get, no fit carry money to do.
Now, imagine we are going to protest. Where should we start from?
Street everywhere. Street everywhere. People will join us because this thing, people is afraid. Why will you be afraid and you are suffering? You know that suffering will still continue if you are afraid. Why don't you shake them and let them know that we are part of the government? We are part, but we are Federal Republic of Nigeria citizen. No matter the status, no matter the level, the caliber, but we are citizens. We have the right to say no or yes, but now we don't want. We say no. You can't just come from nowhere and impose policy on us. Unnecessary policy. Where the motherfucker? Where are we going now? Everyday policy multiply, it surpass our money. That is not policy. That is another language of killing softly.
So what's the way forward?
The way forward is that, see, we Nigeria, let us be aggressive to our government. Not every day we will accept. Let us say no, more para. Oh, come outside, para. Let them know, say we don't agree with their policy. Every day, no be yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Every day, yes, sir. Who say will say no, sir? Let us start it now.
Okay, thank you very much.
You are welcome. For me, it is corporate extortion. You know, extortion. That is illegality. They want to impose illegality. You know, on Nigerians. They want to impose a tax regime on Nigerians. It's a tax regime. You know, they want to make Nigerians pay. You know, for the sins they never committed. You know, they want Nigerians to pay for irresponsibility on the side of government. They want Nigerians to pay, you know, for being Nigerians out of wickedness. For me, and I think it's high time Nigerians to speak up and outrightly reject it. Like what the NSA and civil society organizations should be doing now is to make sure they push this government out completely. You know, if possible, through intellectual revolution, which is very possible they can achieve it. Because Tinubu'S administration has shown that he actually does not mean anything good for Nigeria. And at this point, you know, we are beginning to see that Tinubu is bent on, you know, dipping his hand into our pocket of everybody and extorting money, you know, under the guise that of corporate taxing.
Don't you think that there's an advantage to this policy whereby our money will be protected?
What kind of protection are you? What kind of protection is cyber security? When you talk about cyber, we are talking about a global IT prospects. You know, you are talking about the world. You are talking about, you know, Microsoft. We are talking about technology here. We are talking about science, you know. And I've not seen any politician in Nigeria who is a scientist who invented even common Google or .com or anything. Ordinary Facebook, nothing. No Nigeria is there.
you know. So why are they what are they talking about cyber security when we know that them too are fraudulent, you know. You can see the allegation made by the Binance chief. They wanted to extort up to 150 million. It's there. What are they talking about cyber security when we know actually in truth, you know, it is the government responsibility, you know, to protect the cyber space of a sovereign of a country like Nigeria that is sovereign. It's not
Is taxation bad?
taxation
Taxing
in
Nigerians to be part of this section.
yes, let me tell you why this one is very bad, and it's an act of irresponsibility. An act of desperation. It's an act of intimidation. You know, this is oppression. You know, government can oppress you in any form. They can create any form of thing as a kind of oppression, and people will look at this. It's a government policy. This one is not a government policy. Let me give you an instance. In Australia, either Australia, yes, you know, when the government came up with a tax on bread, they revolted. It caused a lot of revolution. Even in France, there was a revolution and they stopped it. And up to date, they have not tried it. But Nigerians have a way of accommodating, swallowing government policies because of ethnicity. You know, my person dey there make I hide. Now this person dey there make I hide. And that is the problem we are having. That is why they can easily come up with anything and throw it to the public, and the Nigerians will swallow it. But this time around, this very particular one, you know, and if you look at the process, I don't think there's a legislation over it. And for the money to be domiciled in one particular office, it tells you that the end of that money will be another story. Either snake or cockroach or something else will devour it in that
We are
office.
accusing the government of embezzling public funds.
Of course, the government embezzle public fund now. What are you talking about? Is it a hidden thing? Where did they get all this money to buy private jets, buy this, buy houses in foreign land? Abachanko, okay, Abacha money is not public fund. All those things that Fela sang about, Fela Nicola Bakuti, all those things Fela was saying, is it not public fund? The money they looted from Nigeria, that's from the days of Abiola them. Is it not public fund? Government loot public fund. That's the truth. They loot public fund. There's no two ways about it.
And we are going to use this one.
This one is going to either snake as usual will swallow it, or cockroach, or even dog, or even bed bug in that office can swallow it. But if look at it now, is there any legislation about this money that a particular office will handle? Maybe they want to use it, you know, to see how they are going to buy their way 2027. But Nigerians are going to stop them.
You are sure that Nigerians will come out and stop this policy?
This very one is not going to work. I am telling you, this very one Tinubu is running Tinubu has just suddenly become a tyrant. You know, he's a complete tyrant. The way he does his things, look at the whole president, you know, look at the way he sneaked into the country, you know, without anybody knowing. You know, that tells you that something is wrong somewhere. You know, they are planning and they are sabotaging themselves. That's the way I see it. You can see the revelation coming from one of the APC chieftain. They said those people that are working under Tinubu, they are even trying to make sure that he does not complete his 4 years in the office. And he's aware. Tinubu is aware. And that's why they want to do everything necessary. All these policies we are having, they know that it's anti-policy. They are pushing it on him, that he's trying to swallow it. Nigerians are overtaxed and overstressed. No fuel anywhere. You know, after they have devoured the money they borrowed from this, they want to go and borrow another one
to stabilize the economy.
Then how far has the economy stabilized? Dollar is going back to 2,000 naira per dollar now as I'm talking to you. When I said it here that Tinubu state manage the economy, that the economy of Nigeria is currently fixed, maybe a lot of people like Renan Mokri will not believe me. Renan Mokri came and did all manner of things, all manner of talk show. Can you come out now and tell us why the naira is heading to 2,000 naira now?
Maybe speculators.
Bro, is that the issue? Let them consult Obi. Reno, Tinubu and his men. Rain or mockery. We know you now. We know Rain or mockery. Rain or mockery. That's your name. Unfortunately, you didn't have anything to offer, and that's why every day you are Obi. Every day you Obi. You are making mockery of yourself. By the time you realize it, you are gone. You came out and the other day I was talking rubbish about dollar. How far now? Is the economy working? They should consult Obi. Obi holds the key to an economy like Nigeria. Obi holds the key. Obi tell them how be this show. How can you be still managing economy? How can you be fixing economy, servicing something that you're not supposed to service, chasing speculators up and down? I thought that I was meant to understand that the exercise that happened yesterday was a nationwide exercise. What has he achieved? Zero. Is that how we are going to grow our domestic economy? To be able to stabilize the naira? Tinubu should leave us alone. I said it that instead of coming back and create more wahala, he should stay where he is. That's just the truth. Instead of going to give Nigerians a lot of headache, stay where you are. After they say you can rule from anywhere, stay where you are, no problem.
What about the civil society organizations that
do we have civil society organization? Do we have civil organization again? I am disappointed that because they feel that is their man that is there. So Nigerians should take everything the way it is. Imagine if it is an Igbo man that's the president of this country at this point in time and these things are happening. You have seen a lot of Olorubuka everywhere now. I'm telling you. That's why we need to go our separate ways. All these things are pointing to the direction that Nigeria is never a country to be taken serious. Look at the situation we are now. Is Lord Omokri not ashamed of himself? What has the Tinubu's economy now achieved? Are you not seeing what is happening now? That the naira has continued to depreciate. As I'm talking to you now, it's about 1,600 per dollar. And it's heading to 2,000. Let's say they go and borrow again. And I ask those people don't take more than $10,000 or don't pay them more than $10,000. Now you are talking about cyber security. What kind of rubbish is that? Is that what they sent you to go and do in Aso Rock, Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Your friend destroyed Nigeria. Instead of you coming to see how you manage things, you are really creating more problems for Nigerians under the name of governance. You don't need that kind of shit. And unfortunately, Nigerians regret and have continued to regret having you as their president, and I'm one of them.
Okay,